Welcome back everyone to more Standard on Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. Today we're playing a deck that, for once, might not actually be the best deck in Standard, but does seem pretty fun. I wanted to give it a spin. Blue-white cats. There's a lot of sick cat synergy cards going around in Standard at the moment. We've got Arahbo and Regal Caracal that pump your cats. Of course, Caracal gives them lifelink. And then there's some solid other cats in Standard like Gloryheath Lynx and Helpful Hunter to create really wide boards, especially with Elspeth doubling your tokens or dumping counters on them. Just go really large and in charge. And then we have this Enduring Curiosity card to make sure we draw all the cards off our cat boards. This is actually a friends list. I promised I would stream at least a couple matches with it. We're going to see how it goes. Seems like a fun time, and maybe even the meowtiful time. Let's get into some games. It seems like a fine hand. Oh, now that is a very good card. We can saddle the Lynx. Less cats, it's true. It's also more winning. Uh-oh. I guess I don't need to answer this yet. Also, this is a 6 energy, huh? We're gonna name Cat. We're finally playing the best VV deck in the format. So true. So true. Oh, we get a plains. Okay, this is kind of an absurd curve, you've got to admit, against this red deck. Look at us go. We gain 2 life as well. All our creatures currently have lifelink, even without the Caracal. Let's go. No mild Gloryheath Lynx. Do we ever just Day of Judgment here? I could also just go Arahbo Seam Rip, which seems better. Get in for 2. Jam Arahbo. Yeah, we want to save the Day of Judgment for if they play dragons, right? And then I can Seam Rip the Sarkhan is gonna fly if they play a dragon. And the Challenger seems really easy to block. I guess the Sarkhan? You've heard of free spells in the stack? Yeah, it's playing all the hidden hits. Most people don't even know Regal Caracal is in Standard. Oh, this card does seem quite scary, it has to be said. I guess if I don't block, I can play Regal Caracal and attack them for 6, 7, 8. And gain 8. Blocking's for cowards. We don't block around here. Lol, Lamau. Yeah, they have potential card advantage, but we have cat advantage. Aha. Oh, you can't Nova Hellkite a Screaming Nemesis. That's so sad. Hey, Jamura. Good to see ya. They sure are attacking with both of their creatures. I appreciate the optimism. You triple block the Scremisses, don't they just die? When we attack them back. And if we triple block, they can, like, kill our Caracal? Seam Rip seems good. Do we want Starcage too? I feel like the scary cards in that deck are like the Screaming Nemesis and the Dragon. Starcage doesn't really deal with those. I like all the small things that are so easy to block. I could trim some curiosities, could cut something else as well. Elspeth's like fine. The flying could be really good against their dragons. Maybe we trim a couple curiosities. I guess Get Losts are awkward against Emberheart, but we really want this card against their dragons. At least we're literally boarding in 4s with Beza. We kind of just don't need the curiosity in this matchup, right? Just be mono white. Ooh, 2 free lifelinks against mono red. Deal. Sounds good. Yeah, the small creatures aren't very relevant. It's true. I do feel like the speed bump could be nice some games, though. Go, go, Gloryheath. Ren and Tonic. You are so old. Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. You're so old. Opponent staring at our 2 free lifelink and wondering how they ever play Magic again. This is Cats. The actual factual best deck in Standard. Over Hellkite, okay. Kinda just want to block, I don't know. I guess if I block Higher Claw, they can pump it. But a burn spell... Take the tooth one. Yeah, they can pump it. I guess it uses their treasure though, right? If they do. Seems good. Whereas if we block Emberheart, they maybe get to use a shock to answer the Gloryheath Lynx. 275 cats. That's so many cats, Sophia. Wow. So I could just have a pile of sit behind a pile of Gloryheaths. Or I could play in saddle and swing. Or I could attack normally as well. It's also pretty tempting. I think the land is pretty nice, but yeah, aim to div. We just hold open the Get Lost for the dragon, I guess, right? Seems pretty good. I think I agree. Arahbo is good, but I really want to find my land for this Elspeth, I think. Alright, good luck. Have fun, opponent. Mr. Sarkin's still gonna get to hit me, which is sad. So I'm gonna get lost this Hellkite, otherwise it just goes back to their hand anyway, so might as well, right? Kaboom! Uh-oh. Untap land, please? Untap land would have been pretty good. Alright. Instead, they have a Scramasis in play. Quite spooky. Hasty Claw doesn't get to attack into Lynx, so that's not too relevant. Yeah, we can tutor a land for these Elspeths if we want. Indeed. If they, like, swing with just Scramasis. Nice. Okay. I am not blocking. Alright, nice for them to... I guess the counter wouldn't really have mattered. Oh, we drew a land anyway. I can just go Elspeth minus on this and attack with my Lynxes. Or... we go Elspeth 0, hit them for 6. And then they have to throw a lot of damage at the Elspeth. Elspeth plus can saddle a Lynx. Yeah, get rid of the Scremesis while we can. I think I agree. And then, how many of these am I attacking with? If I attack with both, I gain more life. They can obviously kill the Elspeth on board though. But I think I should attack. I have another one I can cast anyway. Keep a Lynx back to block. Yeah, they need to like pump this. Let's just attack with one. Maybe they get to push the claw through anyway. But I think gaining 2 life is really relevant here. So I don't really mind if they invest a lot of effort into answering the Elspeth. That was slightly less effort. Alright. And a Scremesis on top. Okay. Interesting. So we get to go seam rip this. Play an Elspeth. I guess if we 0, we gain as much life as we can that way. Sounds pretty good. Although if I plus, I can then minus on the Scremesis. Even if they attack Elspeth. Swing at both, because we're not ever blocking this thing. We sure are playing Pile of Lifelink against Mono Red. Round 1. The dream. This doesn't even answer the Elspeth. Now I could even just 0 and swing at them for like 3, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. I guess I could hold back blockers to save Elspeth, but I think I'd rather just attack them. Kind of just ending the game here, you know? Well, we get 2 maps. Let's go. Yeah, why not? This Nova Hellkite card is kind of sick, by the way. Like, obviously it does not look good against our deck, but it's kind of impressive in a general sense. It's like the best ball lightning ever printed. Let's keep this. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're enjoying the stream, make sure to follow to know when I go live. I stream Magic on Arena most Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. I also have a YouTube channel. Link on screen in chat. My editor does a great job of uploading VODs there. Go like, follow, subscribe for lots of standard content from the past few months and coming months too. For coaching, I'm a Pro Tour champion and 3-time Pro Tour top 4 competitor. Reach out if you want to up your game in standard or modern. Like to think I am pretty good at the game, pretty good at teaching it. And then finally, I have a Patreon where exclusive content gets posted occasionally, like sideboard guides and such. But also, just generally, one of the best ways to support me if you're enjoying my content too. Appreciate having y'all here. Oh, really worried we're about to get cold runned. Yes, we shall see. You didn't want to board out Curiosity against Mono Red? I just felt like we already have more card advantage against them, even without it, but maybe I'm wrong. Uh-oh. This Soul Cauldron is very scary. They're gonna get free mana. At least they don't have a Mako in play, so it kind of like caps how much they can do here. Mako is a really important part of like turn 3 storm lines. Oh, that one's good too. If they have another creature to put counters on. Yup. So they now get 3 more mana. Terrifying. Wow, they're braiding the Arahbo. I'm pretty okay with that, considering we have this Day of Judgment coming down later. We just take the hit and we can block things next turn, because we're going to be seam ripping the Cauldron this turn, right? Most likely. Okay, I feel like we probably have to seam rip this. Do I ever want to split up tapped creatures? I feel like I'm so likely to Day of Judgment next time. I should probably just say go. Obviously the FOMO is a bit spooky, but... Alright. They still only have 3 types, thankfully. Otherwise they get 2 Proft triggers here and another attack, and things would get very annoying very quickly. Let's fire off some blocks. I guess I could have just planned to split up here, but I think... Yeah, I guess we want to split up anyway. Yeah, maybe I wasn't meant to block quite as much. Oh, play around Pierce. I don't think they normally have Pierce in the main deck. But I kind of want to play it anyway, because the Day of Judgment's really good next turn. Since they can, like, tap their creatures to their card draw spells, it's not, like, necessarily true that things they play are going to be untapped. A VV. This is acceptable. The Cauldron's more annoying, because they have an engineer in the yard. So they can engineer this VV and start making dragons. I feel like we need to wait for this Soul Stone to be activated before a Day of Judgment. Because otherwise this Soul Stone just becomes a Draconautics Engineer. And we lose. That is another creature. Okay. Oh, they can make a dragon and give it haste now. They're just choosing not to do that for some reason. It's very puzzling. They're gonna activate the Soul Stone. Well, they might be about to... No. What are they... I am so confused as to what's going on right now. I feel like... They could put a counter here and hit us, or they could play around a sweeper and just attack us for as much as they can with VV, but they're kind of just doing neither. I could play this and block, but I'm going to be sweeping next turn. I think I just want to make a treasure on their end step. I don't really know how we're going to beat this Soulstone, but you know, that's future Rainey's concern. We just go Day of Judgment. I know I could play this Arahbo, and that sounds nice, but I think I really want to hold open Curiosity because they might attack their Soulstone into it. And I think I would accept that trade pretty happily because it shuts off Drake and Vortex lines. Which seem like pretty unbeatable right now. Okay. That's a lot of mana. Yes, now we need them to not have a card draw spell. Please allow me to block, friend. Uh-oh. They're flood mooring. No, they're just wasting their mana, I guess. Okay. Cool. Somehow that worked out actually perfectly. We even still have the Curiosity in play as an enchantment. It's phenomenal. I could just draw a card here to look for a Seam Rip, or I could make a 1/1 to draw as many cards as possible next turn. I think the latter sounds more appealing to me, considering we only have 2 Seam Rips left in the deck. And the 1/1 in play is actually like pretty relevant too. FOMO. That's going to be a big FOMO with a lot of abilities. Oh my god. The Soul Cauldron. So good. Oh, hey Kay. Good to see ya. Yeah, they get to give this Drake and Nautix plus VV abilities. And then they gain a counter. So they get to make a dragon this turn. If they go post-combat once they've profted. Well, they can even make a dragon and give it haste. Which they just chose not to do, I guess. Fascinating. Sure. Cashing a cat to try and draw Get Lost. Maybe. I guess now my cat does not get to attack anyway. But I could just cash it in now. Regardless. Yeah, maybe I was meant to. Once they played the FOMO. Wow, the Seam Rip was right there. If I just sacked the cat main phase, we'd have got there. But with only 2 Seam Rips, that feels really hard to do. That's so sad. That would have won us the game too. It would have been like kind of impossible to lose. But it's like so hard to know, right? Because if we don't draw the Seam Rip, it's just like so bad for us to lose our Curiosity attackers. Can I survive? I guess I can if I Seam Rip the dragon. Which is not the most promising line in the world, but... Yeah, Seam Rip Dragon, make a blocker for FOMO. They can't make any more dragons, so... Of course, if they draw a creature, they kill me. It's not a creature. Alright. So yes, we're making a 1/1 to chump block with. And then we just gotta hope they don't draw a creature for like several turns somehow. Maybe they draw another Cauldron. Please. Oh, so good. Okay. Now we get to make a 1/1 and start drawing cards every turn off Curiosity. That's pretty nice. It's not going to be easy. It really isn't. I think I play land, say go. Because having this fish in play lets me draw more cards. If we need to answer something, we can sack this fish to look for Get Lost. There's only one Seam Rip in the deck, so we're not really drawing towards that hugely. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, are we getting there? Are we getting there, chat? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to 2 life, so we can draw another 2 cards. Alright, I would love to draw 6 cards, please. Okay. Unfortunately, none of these block flyers, so there's that. I guess I play this Innocence. Play this Lynx to draw a card. Yeah, now we want to sack. Oh my god, we found a Seam Rip. That's so good. That's so good. 3rd Seam Rip to the rescue. So now the one thing I'm scared of is them drawing another Draconautics. Which means I guess I want to sacrifice a fish. That's a Get Lost. Game is easy. Let's go. 1-0 against BB Cauldron with cats. Let's go. Rip in. Rest in peace. In. Annuls in. Probably Requisition Raid. What on earth do I sideboard out? To sideboard out so many cards. How did I win that after the FOMO? I have no idea, Kate. Could not tell you. What on earth do I sideboard out? Fountainport, yeah, Fountainport was phenomenal, right? I have to take out 7 cards. Maybe I want to, like, trim some Innocences or something. They don't block their opponent's creatures, like, terribly amazingly. The card advantage is so nice to find out answers, though. Could just, like, trim a bunch of cat stuff and become a pile of hate plus Enduring Curiosity deck. Trim a couple Arahbo. Cut these Innocences. Yeah, Flanker might be nice. Just hit their yard. I agree. Cut a Regal Caracal or 2. Sure. I don't know. Cut cats at random. It'll be fine. Just need to make room for all our sideboard. Hey, Avawan. Oh, it made me smile to know you're enjoying Eldrazi, Avawan. I love that deck. No Rest in Peace. I don't love this hand. It's probably a keep, but it's definitely not amazing. No Rest in Peace, no Annul. Pretty reliant on the sweeper lining up well. Alright. I might have to get lost here to not die horribly. So wow, it is bucketing down outside. How well does the rain noise outside show up on cam? Oh, sorry, on mic. I'm really curious. Obviously Cauldron's terrifying, but everything else they're doing is not, so... Oh. It's a very good draw. Only getting the intended rain. Excellent. Although I do like traditional rain noises quite a bit. We want another one of those. You're partial to both. Aww. Very sweet. There's such a medium board to Day of Judgment, but also Marauding Mako is completely terrifying. I guess I probably should. It's mid in that, like, both those creatures are 1 mana, but it's important in that both those creatures murder me. Yeah, holding open Curiosity. I was kind of hoping that doing this means if they Soul Cauldroned, they wouldn't be able to do too much nonsense. I feel like if they have both Makos in play, they just draw their entire deck upon casting Soul Cauldron. Because both the Makos would then make like 5+ mana. Pretty trivially. They might also just be about to make an unbeatable board regardless. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Oh, VV Cauldron. It was the best of decks. It was the blurst of decks. Could Alderman get lost? I feel like Arahbo leads into our other cards pretty nicely in different ways. I don't know. Seems fine. Yeah, I kind of feel like Cauldron's the more problematic aspect of the deck. I don't know. I think VV is just like a fine card if Cauldron isn't legal. Like strong, but like strong in the way that it also dies to Doomblade. I don't know. Seems acceptable to me. The torch they're not spending on this Curiosity, indeed. No blocks. Hey, Tony. Kind of just want to Elspeth, but I guess I'm getting counterspelled if I do. But if I get Curiosity, if I cast Curiosity, I run into Disdainful Stroke regardless. Saying go with Get Lost open just seems so awful. I have no idea. I feel very far behind right now. Alright, don't have it, opponent, despite blatantly telegraphing that you have it. If I drew an untapped land, I'd just do both of these in their turn, but I think just casting Get Lost sounds so low impact. Oh my god, Elspeth resolved. What on earth? Okay. We're getting a Flood Mord? Maybe. Killing your opponents with kindness and otters. Incredible. Yeah, they don't have a VV in the yard yet for the new Cauldron. That's something. So blatantly telegraphing it that there's no way they actually had it. Indeed, indeed. Oh my goodness. Wow. They have their own Curiosity. I guess I block. I don't know. Seems fine. Cats on cats action. Indeed, indeed. Oh, if I don't block, I guess I don't get to minus on this Curiosity if I don't block. I guess I'm gonna block. Cool. Good talk, good talk. Keep my Elspeth healthy. Seems strong. So I can minus on this. Play my Curiosity, draw a card, hold open, get lost. Or I could just get lost to this. Curiosity, draw a card plus. So their Caracal. Yeah. I didn't really think of that. That's a good point, BB. And we have another Arahbo in the deck too. Yeah. I think I just want to do this. It's only bad if they make a hasty dragon. It's pretty bad if they make a hasty dragon, but meh. Let's get the card flow going. Uh-oh. Let's stop pinging me with the VV. Yep. Still only have 3 types in yard. So they can map to look for types, but they can never put lands in the yard of the map, so it doesn't necessarily get there that easily. Oh, Soulstone, sure. So I could minus on VV, play Curiosity, draw 4. That sounds pretty phenomenal. Bonk. Wow, I dare turn away 1 land earlier in the game. Oh, I could Arahbo, make a ton of tokens. Let's go. Cats wins again. 2-0 to Nyazorius. That matchup felt so bad. Oh my god. But we beat them. We beat them. So we take those. Nyazorius made you chuckle. Unfortunately, it's not an original line. But I'd like to take the credit regardless. Are we playing the Nyazorius mirror? I feel like we already have 2 of those. The noble Gloryheath Lynx. Opponents eyeing up our Gloryheath Lynx. Sure. I deserve at least 80% credit. Excellent. I agree. Oh, for blue mana. I could play Arahbo. I kind of want a Lynx almost. Now we have Arahbo into Curiosity. There's a slight problem with that, VV. Would that we could. I was playing Arahbo is pretty alright, but Lynx plus map sounds better to me. Just get this growing, get our maps going to dig for blue sources. Wow. Rude. Ooh, a blue source. So spoiled. We win if they keep 1 for wanting us. That is not necessarily true. But I'm feeling pretty alright with this game at the moment. We do have 2 Fountainports, which is like going to be really nice. Oh, there's the stock up. There's the singular good card. Oh my god. What a draw. What a draw off the top rope. Let's go. Well, opponent just really wants to give us a chance, you know. Do we want to play around Elspeth Smite? Yes, it is still in the format. It's in Foundations. No, that seems very bad. Get in for 5. I could play a helpful hunter and then... Oh, opponent doesn't want to keep playing against uncounterable curiosities. Honestly reasonable. It's a little messed up. Yeah, I can name Glimmer for Innocence. Indeed. Oh, we have so many bad cards in this matchup. How do I fit in enough magical cards? Tomorrow's is Obliterating Bolt. Yeah, we've been playing that one on stream. Obliterating Bolt sure is in the format. Could have Bezas? I don't know. Some Day of Judgments for their wing cards. Oh, like the 6/7s, I guess. I guess they're probably fine. Better than Beza. Who knows, though? Their wing cons don't really matter that much. Yeah, we want to run their Matter Sweepers. That makes sense. Oh my god. We have yet to lose a game with cats. Opponents are maybe not playing the best though, so you know. I've not been playing a huge amount of Magic this past week, so we are still in Plat. Best deck in Standard. It's so true. Yeah, that's reasonable, BB. I guess Blue-White Control is also just kind of a bad deck, so... Makes sense. $200 off of Elspeth. So they like 50 each or something? That's crazy. I guess there were literally no good cards in Ether Drift. Wait, was it Ether Drift? No, it was the... Was it Ether Drift or Dragons? I genuinely can't remember. Dragonstorm, yeah. There aren't many good cards in that set either. Whereas Final Fantasy was wall-to-wall bangers. So many sick ones. I think opponents just like given up on Magic after that Cavern of Souls. It's very possible. Yeah, BB Cauldron is like the most egregiously expensive standard deck I've seen in years. People are putting Riddler in it now too, just to make it even more expensive, I guess. And also because Riddler's strong, but you know. This is wild to me. I'm really worried that come Liverpool, I'm gonna have to locate cauldrons somehow. I don't love the idea of 3-0 with cats. I was planning to stop playing, but I guess we're gonna keep playing. 3-0-6-0, too easy. It's kind of 3-0-5-0, if we're being realistic.